If you thought that AI couldn't surprise you anymore, then you would be wrong. Just take a look at this demo.
Can I help you today?
Quick question, how many fingers I'm holding up?
You are holding up 3 fingers. Is there anything else you'd like to ask?
Yes, what am I holding now?
You are now holding a stuffed animal that looks like a deer. It has a red bow and scarf.
Hi Gemini, can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. It looks like you're on a web page with the title Stream Real Time, and it has a video stream in the lower right corner.
I have here a Word document and the only thing I want is to start drawing on it. How can I do that?
Okay, I see the Word document. It looks like you want to draw on it. To do that, you'll need to go to the Insert tab in the top menu, then select Shapes. From there, you can choose from various shapes or use the Scribble option to draw freehand.
Gemini 2 has officially launched, and it's making waves with its groundbreaking performance. This model represents a significant leap forward, far surpassing its predecessor, Gemini 1.5 Pro 2. Its real-time multimodal capabilities are particularly impressive, enabling it to analyze videos, generate detailed images, and even create audio natively. These advancements mark a new era for AI. With each update to these models, we get an incredible new feature, like the real-time vision feature you just saw. Now let me show you another demo to highlight just how remarkable this new feature is and how it opens up exciting new possibilities.
All right, so check this out. With Multimodal Live API with Gemini 2.0, it can see your screen. So if you share a screen, and I'm going to share it Premiere Pro here, you can see it appears.
Okay, I can see your screen. It looks like you are using Adobe Premiere Pro. There is a video on the timeline with some effects applied. Is there anything in particular you'd like me to look at?
Yeah, I need your help because I want to add a blur to the scene. Could you please tell me how to do that?
Sure, I can help you with that. To add a blur effect in Premiere Pro, first select the clip that you want to blur in the timeline. Then, navigate to the effects panel on the left side of the screen, type blur in the search bar, and drag the Gaussian blur effect onto your clip. After that, adjust the amount of blur you want in the Effect Controls panel, which should appear when you select the clip.
Amazing. Have I done it right here?
Okay, I can see you've added the Gaussian blur effect to your clip. The blurriness is set at 75, and it appears to be a horizontal blur. Is that correct?
That's absolutely correct. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Is there anything else I can assist you with today?
That's all good. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Have a great day.
That is insane. Absolutely insane how I managed to do that.
So in addition to this game-changing feature, this new model comes with several improvements across 7 key sectors, showcasing significant advancements in important areas. In code generation, Gemini 2.0 Flash achieves 92.9% accuracy on the Natural 2 code benchmark, outperforming previous versions. It also improves SQL conversion with a 56.9% score on BERT SQL and delivers better Python code generation, reaching 35.1% on Live Code Bench. For math, Gemini 2.0 Flash excels at solving challenging problems with 89.7% accuracy on general math tasks and 63.0% on competitive level hidden math, a notable leap forward for advanced problem solving. In reasoning, the model scores 62.1% on the GPQA benchmark, tackling expert-level questions in subjects like biology, physics, and chemistry. In the image domain, Gemini 2.0 Flash shows improvements in multimodal understanding, scoring 70.7% on MMMU and 56.3% on the VibeEval benchmark, showcasing its visual comprehension abilities. Lastly, for factuality, the model achieves 83.6% accuracy on facts grounding, ensuring more correct and reliable responses when presented with documents and diverse queries. This is AI Studio by Google, where you can actually try out the new Gemini 2.0 Flash model for free. On the left side, you'll see different sections, including the Stream Real-Time feature they've introduced. Here you'll see that you can interact with Gemini, show it your webcam, and, as you have seen earlier, share your screen. Now, coming back to the prompt and the model, you'll notice it offers some pre-made prompts. Before trying any prompting, make sure you have the Gemini 2.0 Flash model enabled. As you can see here, Google hasn't determined any pricing for it yet. However, if you look at the Gemini 1.5 Flash model, you'll notice it does have pricing. From what I've read, Gemini 2.0 is expected to follow the same pricing as its predecessor, which is really great news for the people that are already using Gemini in their own apps. You'll also find settings like token count and temperature, which adjust creativity along with some tools we'll explore later. Let's start with the first prompt. Many models fail to identify how many R's are in the word strawberry, so let's test it. This one correctly identified that there are 3 R's in the word. It used 61 tokens for this response. What I'll do next is display a counter at the top to track token usage as we go. Now let's ask it to generate SVG code for a butterfly. This is another common challenge for models. They either don't generate the code or produce something that doesn't look like a butterfly at all. Here's the code it generated. Let me copy it. This is what it produced. It looks pretty good, though it's a bit small. Let's ask it to make the butterfly larger and more realistic. It generated the code again, and you can see the token count as well. Let me copy the new output. This version definitely looks better. It's closer to a butterfly and passes the test. Next, let's explore some tools. First, we have structured output, which is fairly standard and nothing new. Then there's code execution. It claims to run generated code in a sandbox environment. To test this, I'll ask it to write Python code that prints all the prime numbers up to a certain number. It wrote the code and even showed an example of the output. However, I don't see any option to manually run the code. It seems to execute it automatically. Moving on, we have function calling, which isn't new, but there's a feature I want to try out called grounding. Grounding is supposed to provide links to relevant sources, somewhat like ChatGPT's search functionality. Let's test it by asking for the best way to get rid of hiccups. It gave a response, but no links appeared. Let's try again. Once more, no links. Keep in mind, though, that this is still experimental, so there might be some bugs. I wanted to test it further, and it turns out it was just a glitch. When I prompted it again, it actually worked. As you can see here, it provided search results directly from Google, along with the relevant links. As I said, it's still in experimental mode, so there are bugs and it's not a big problem. And if you want access to the API, click here, and it will guide you to generate your own API key. I've read that it's free with certain rate limits. Alternatively, you can also get an API key from OpenRouter and use it for your needs. This new real-time vision feature I just showed you is available for everyone to try out in Google AI Studio. I highly encourage you to explore it yourself and test the Gemini 2.0 Flash model to see its incredible capabilities firsthand. Plus, I'll be coming out with a video soon where we dive deeper into testing this model specifically for coding, so stay tuned for that. Well, that wraps it up for today. Thanks for watching, and until next time, keep exploring.